Hello everyone and welcome back to Daedalic December, where we're going to be looking at one final game here in Daedalic December. One final new game, I should say. And then we'll go back and we'll revisit the rest of the Daedalic games, see if we can make a little progress in each of them all throughout December. This last game is the Whispered World, the Special Edition, and honestly, I don't really know what to make of it, really. When I saw it on there, I was like, meh, I could take it or leave it, but let's see what happens. Unfortunately, we have the black bars on each side, because 1024 by 768 is the highest resolution that I can get with this game. Terribly sorry about that, but let's get started, shall we? Whoops. Okay, I hear the music, good. Alright, let's get started. And let's see what this one has to offer.
It may make you sad to hear it, but this is the last story I'm going to tell you. I know, you like to hear funny stories with jolly people and a happy end, but I don't have the strength for that anymore. What difference would it make if I lied to you? Well, my last story takes place in a land far away, a land that is about to die. It begins in the autumn forest.
Oh, depressing so far. Oh wow. It actually looks like a cartoon.
This is the story of Sadwick, the sorrowful clown. Sadwick is sleeping uneasily, like every night. And he doesn't even know that he'll destroy the world in the course of just a few days.
Jeez. A bit ominous, don't you think? Just a little bit, and that's the main character. That's kind of sad. I'm trying to find out if I heard an audio pop or not. I hope not, because I know a lot of people were saying this game doesn't like to work on Windows 10. So we'll see what we can do. It's dreaming, I think. Jeez. Well, that would scare the shit out of me too. That mouth could have eaten him.
What a nightmare. Every night it's the same. I can hardly remember the last time I had a decent night's sleep. Spot? Where could Spot be? He usually comes to see me in the morning.
You want to play the tutorial? Yeah, probably. You can move Sadwick by left-clicking the location you want him to go. Interactive objects or characters make the cursor glow. If it hovers over them, you can interact with an object or character by pointing the cursor at them and clicking plus holding the left mouse button. After roughly 1 second, a vellum menu? What the hell is a vellum? Menu will open. By clicking the eye symbol, you can look at objects. Clicking the hand symbol, you can pick items up or use them. Speech balloon symbol is for talking to people or using your mouth to interact with objects. Task. Open the drawer and take a look at what's inside. They forgot the word at, but that's okay. Let's see. Where's the drawer? Oh, this, right here. So they said that you click and hold. Okay. Oh, that's what a vellum is. Okay, I think I get it now. So we want to look at the drawer? Right?
It's depressing. I hardly own anything. Everything I have fits into this drawer.
If there's one thing I would say that I would have to criticize them on, hold on real quick, I'm gonna try the spacebar. Oh, it works! Oh, it's so good, but if there's one thing I have to criticize them on, it seems like some of these lines are delivered a little bit too quick. Like, he doesn't actually get to finish his previous line, and then the next one starts. It feels a little rushed. But honestly, so far, I mean, I think this has the best cutscenes of them all. That seriously seemed like a movie to me, or like the beginning of a cartoon or something. I was like, surprising. Kiss your drawer.
I have a deal with Ben. He doesn't spit into my drawer anymore, and I refrain from painting his rubber nose black.
Okay, whatever that means. Let's open the drawer. And let's have a look inside.
There's only that stupid note in there. Ben made me write down all my chores. Pure harassment, if you ask me. Oh. Ah, what the heck. I'd better collect the note anyway. Maybe I'll find a fire somewhere.
You can highlight all interactable objects, which I just figured out by pressing spacebar. I already did that. Awesome. All picked up items are stored in your inventory. You can open the inventory by right-clicking or using the mouse wheel. Sweet. Okay. Just in the same way as in the course of the game, you can take a look at items in your inventory, select them, or use your mouth to interact with them. A short left click selects an item. The cursor shapes like the selected object. Okay, that's cool. Now you can combine this item with another one by left-clicking the ladder. If you'd rather use the item with an object or character, select the item and move the cursor out of the inventory. The inventory will close automatically, and now you can use the selected item with another object or character by left-clicking. Task. Look at the note in your inventory. Okay, that should be simple enough. There's the note. You just do this and boom.
Ben has given me a lot of tedious chores for today. Why did I even bother to get out of bed?
Is it just me, or does he sound like Shmorky? Like, I used to watch Game Grumps back in the day when it was, what's his name? Rich Lotax Kayenka and Shmorky, and he kind of reminds me of Shmorky. I was annoyed of Shmorky's voice, but I kind of like this guy's voice, I'm not gonna lie. Ain't no rest for Sadwick. To solve this task, Sadwick should better get outside. Pretty bad English there. If you move the cursor to an exit area, it will change into an arrow symbol. Task, open the door and go outside. Ah, that seems easy. Wait, this one? No? Oh, you have to open it, duh.
A dozen poorly assembled boards hanging from 2 loosely attached hinges. They protect me from wild predators, murderers, and all the other dangers in life. Or such is the illusion.
I don't know, should we look at everything in here? Does seem like there's a lot of interesting stuff in here.
That's Ben's spare hat. He doesn't like to wear it quite as much as he used to. He says it sags too much since I spilled all the starch. Our circus costumes are spittle repellent. That's quite important, especially when you play the bigger towns. I can't reach it. Ben doesn't like me to wear his hats. He says they always sag so pitifully afterwards.
Okay, well, let's look at a couple more things.
Baubles, ruffs, small bells. I'd be less embarrassed wearing a potato sack. Our circus costumes are spittle repellent. That's quite important, especially when you play the bigger towns. I can't reach it. That's too bad.
What's this? A hole?
Ah, yes. The broken stovepipe. Quite funny how the mind works. Since the handle broke, I've made a fuss about how cold it is, forgetting how I always complained about the smoke before. I guess somebody should blow out the suit. Someone who's taller than I am, and not an asthmatic, and who doesn't fear dying from soot poisoning. Somebody other than me, then. If only my arm was longer and thinner, and it had 2 more elbows, then I could reach in and open the stove from the inside.
2 elbows.
Our old stove. The handle is broken off.
So I'm guessing you can't open it.
In order to light a fire, it has to be opened first. Too bad the handle is broken off. That's no use. The handle is broken off.
Like a broken record. Ooh, there's a note over here. Let's check this out.
What was that note again? Ah, yes. I remember now. It's where Ben sketched out how the human cannonball act is supposed to work. It's so unfair. He can even draw better than me.
Wait, what? Oh, you can only click these. You don't get a vellum menu.
That's
Okay.
supposed to be me. Ben didn't get the fearful expression on my face right, though. The most important thing is a solid barrel for the cannon. After all, the cannoneer shouldn't be harmed when he blows me sky high. The plug is attached to the mouth of the barrel. It's the only way to get enough pressure to blow me hundreds of yards into the air. Oh boy, how I hate this act.
I bet. It sounds terrible.
A parachute should provide a safe landing. Then there's nothing to worry about, is there?
Okay, that was one of the best nervous laughs I've ever heard. That was pretty funny.
A small bomb or some gunpowder are sufficient. Just load the cannon and light the fuse. Everything else will turn out fine.
What is this?
Seriously, that's what it says. Everything else will turn out fine. I can't believe this is real.
So what are these guys for? I have no idea. Apparently they are for nothing. Are they? What? What is this? What is this? Oh, okay, that's my... Yeah, that's the task. Okay, what does this do then?
Herzlich willkommen zu den Entwicklerkommentaren von Whispered World. Mein Name ist Marco Höhlen und neben mir steht der Poki.
Hallo, ich bin Poki. Ihr kennt mich auch. Ich
Oh
habe
Gott.
so sehr schön. Und
Stop.
ja.
Stop.
Und,
Please. Stop. 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 Stop.
Ich das natürlich nur ging. Ja,
Wait,
hast auch
hold
sehr
on.
gut gemacht.
Oh, God, thank goodness. They are a different language, so I didn't feel like reading that, and it just went on and on and on. Maybe I'll look at it in my spare time. Seems like it'll be interesting maybe to get the developer's commentary. Fine with me, but I don't really want it in my video. Let's
I
just
once
keep
made
looking
a
at
list
stuff.
of the most probable causes of my death. The bear's paw was listed number 212, 217, and 321 to 329.
He has multiple times where a bear claw could be used in his death. Wow.
I only gnaw on my own fingernails.
I just took the bear claw. Didn't I? Wait, hold on. I did. Interesting.
I once made a list of the most probable causes of my bear.
That's just the same. Is it
I
all the
only
same?
know-
Yeah, it's all the same. What happens if I do this? Oh, it just picks it up. Okay, well, maybe that'll come in handy.
This rock reminds me of one of the most basic principles of life. No matter what you have accomplished, no matter how big your paws or how sharp your teeth are, you can still end up being a doormat for a band of circus clowns. Hello? Are you really dead? Or are you just taking a nap? You can't be sure enough for this kind of thing.
Well, his eyes are open, so I'm pretty sure he's not taking a nap. Oh, jeez. A key? Whoa, interesting.
Ben must have hidden it here. He only does that to annoy me. He knows very well I just hate pointed teeth. I could lose a hand if I reach into there. Stay where you are. I'm coming to save you. On second thought, maybe I'll just get some help. Ah, shoot. I'm such a terrible coward.
You can grab that key, I believe in you. There you go.
Ah! Oh boy, that was close. Ben will pay for this. I could have croaked. This rug reminds me of one of the most basic principles of life. No matter what you have accomplished, no matter how big your paws or how sharp your teeth are, you can still end up being a doormat for a band of circus clowns.
Didn't that already happen? I don't know.
Hello? Are you really dead?
Oh, it's the same as the head.
Or
Okay.
are you just taking a nap? You can't be sure enough for this kind of thing.
See what happens if I try to use the rug itself.
The rug may look fluffy, but I'm not touching it. I don't want to smell like a dead bear when I go into the woods.
It's probably a good idea. Alright, so have we gotten everything? Actually, honestly, I probably just got the key before the tutorial even wanted me to, but that's fine. I love
Ben
exploring
told me
in this game.
this kind of candle burns indefinitely. I'll say it's just pretending. Small flame of hope. For what noble cause do you fight so courageously? And yet, eventually, finally, terminally, even you will extinguish. Ouch! Oh, damn, this is going to blister. Why do I have to be so clumsy?
How would you burn yourself with these giant gloves on? I don't even understand. Doesn't make any sense.
Ben? Is that you out there?
Is it me out here? I don't believe him. Sitting in the trailer all day long, asking me if it's me out here. Don't you have chores to tend to?
Alright, I'm coming.
What? Not even locked. I didn't even need the key. Ugh. What a bugger. Whatever.
Sadwick, come here at once. The day's already wasting away.
Right. Another happy day in the colorful world of the circus. Spot! Don't just lie around like that. What's wrong with you?
What do you think's wrong with him?
Maybe he's sick, the plague, or food poisoning,
Don't talk such nonsense.
worm fungus, blue pox. It could be anything.
He's thirsty, Sadwick. That's what happens if you don't carry out your chores properly.
Spot can take it. He's tough.
You've got a lot to learn. Caterpillars don't grow very old. Not if you treat them like this anyway. You'd better get used to the idea.
You're just saying that to annoy me.
I'm serious. You better give him something to drink.
Yeah, whatever, Ben. Come on, let's go, Spot. We'll get you something to drink. And after that, maybe we can finally do something useful.
Found your trusty pet Spot. He's very thirsty, however. Click Spot and hold the left mouse button and choose the hand icon to pick him up. Spot is now attached to the cursor. Now left-click an object to let Spot interact with it. Give Spot something to drink. Well, the only water I can see is this. Ew, that's like washing clothes water. That's just nasty. That poor Spot. Look at him. He's like sneezing or coughing. Oh, that poor guy.
Spot seems to be a little hungry.
No, he's thirsty.
Come on, Spot. I want to get out of here. Let's take a look around the autumn forest.
Pick him up? Oh god, that is kind of horrifying. Oh god. I'm sorry, Spot, but it's the only water I know of.
All right, Spot. Time to have a drink.
Ugh, crows.
There you go.
No, he's just a ball. Ball Spot, yep. Spot did just learn to transform into a ball. You can switch between ball and normal form by moving the cursor to the upper right corner of your screen. Upon reaching the corner, the Spot menu will open up. Transform Spot Ball by clicking, which is spelled wrong, it's a typo, the corresponding icon. By right-clicking, you switch back to normal cursor mode again. Spot will learn a lot more forms during the game. All of them will be selectable in the Spot menu. So task is switch Spot back to his normal form. Alright. This is gonna be up here. Alright, so there's ball form, and there's a normal form. Okay. We completed that task. What is next? Do I have another task? Ah. You can talk to characters by clicking them and selecting the mouth icon. In most cases, a multiple choice dialogue will open, which, again, is another typo. That should be a space. Now simply choose the sentence you want Sadwick to say with the left mouse button. Most dialogues can be ended by selecting the last dialogue option. Task Talk to Ben. Man, with all the grammar errors and stuff I find in games, you would think that I should be like a game tester or something, because I find all the grammar errors. It's crazy. I would help them get perfect straight A grammar.
That's Grandpa's shovel. He digs for roots and onions with it. Working in a compost heap, I think he stirs the soup with it, too.
A shovel could be useful. Hey. There we go.
No, that's not a spoon. Strange. Where did I even get that idea from?
I just have to try everything. I love trying everything. Okay, that's going that way, that's going that way. Alright, let's do something with Ben here. Let's watch him juggle.
That's my brother Ben. I'll never be able to juggle as good as him, and he keeps telling me that. Over and over again.
Here we go.
Hi, Ben.
Hi, sleepyhead. How often do I have to tell you? Rehearsals start at sunrise.
It's not my fault. I slept very badly last night.
Slept badly? What's that supposed to mean? Not those nightmares again.
They're not ordinary nightmares. They always feel so real. The earthquake, the craggy rocks.
Good heavens, Sadwick. Now pull yourself together. You're a clown, a jester, an entertainer. You're supposed to make people happy, not depressed.
When's our next performance?
Who knows? This stretch of land is just as deserted as all the others we recently passed through. People are leaving the land. They fear the end of the world.
Kind of sounds like the election that we have right now. Everybody fears it's the end of the world. Well, what the hell is their problem? But whatever.
Can't someone else play the clown?
And what do you want to do instead? Lion taming? Just face it, Sadwick. You're not talented enough for the big acts. You can't juggle. You can't throw. You can't even perform your human cannonball act properly.
I'm just fed up with honking noses and farting sounds. Why can't we provide high-class entertainment instead?
And what would that be?
I've written a couple of poems.
Oh, please. Spare me your poems. Believe me. Nobody needs your cerebral whining.
I sneak to the mirror in the darkest of night. I stare at my image and just see the clown. The louder he laughs, the harder I fight. Oh, sinister world, full of hardship and frowns.
Well, Sadwick, that's exactly why nobody likes you. If you really must write poems, why not some funny limericks?
Limericks?
There once was a young circus clown who imagined the sky falling down. He imagined so bad that it made him quite sad. On his face, he wore always a frown.
Okay, no poems then. But how about theater?
Theater? Nobody understands those pompous blowhards. Do you know why people love the circus? Because they don't have to think too hard.
Ah, I get it. If somebody is in search of a real knucklehead,
He can come straight to me and...
his search is over.
Hey, wait a second.
All right. The theater idea is off, but how about philosophy?
What kind of thing?
What could be more entertaining than getting to grips with the very nature of existence?
Not getting to grips with it. Do you have more of those terrific ideas?
I'd like to do something intelligent is all.
Listen, we make good money without producing anything. What could possibly be more intelligent?
You're right. A circus is the only worthwhile form of entertainment.
Spare me your sarcasm. Nobody likes that kind of humor. Now, go and practice your burping alphabet. Okay. Or the human cannonball act.
My nightmares must mean something.
Nonsense. Dreams are for losers. The same with your books and your poems. It's time you got a grip on reality, the serious side of life. Does that ring any bells?
You mean colorful balls and makeup?
Geez, Sadwick. You're a real pain. You need to wake up and be productive.
Is there anything I can do?
Don't tell me you forgot your chores again. I even wrote them down for you.
Oh, those. That's not what I meant. I'd like to do something more important with my time. Something meaningful. Not this depressing day-to-day routine.
The sooner you do what you're supposed to, the sooner you can... Hey! Don't you roll your eyes like that, young man. Responsibility is still responsibility. Preferably, you start practicing your human cannonball act. Or take a good look around the area. Maybe you can find somebody who wants to see our performance.
I'd rather do the latter. See you.
Yep, see you. And don't forget, keep smiling. You're a clown. Remember?
Now you know all the game's basics. Have fun playing the Whispered World. Alright. So we beat the tutorial, I'm guessing? Let's have a look at everything here.
Why should I put lipstick on the pig? My home is rotting.
What?
When will I get my own trailer?
Oh, that's a good one. You should be pleased you don't have to share a toothbrush with Grandpa anymore.
Ugh. That's terrible.
That's what Bruno is for. The water looks downright cloudy. No, wait. That's just a reflection of my face. I'm not thirsty. At least, not enough to drink this. After all, Grandpa's pantaloons have been washed in it.
Ew, but you let Spot drink it. I swear to God, he sounds like Shmorky.
I'll wash my hands later. I've got the feeling I'll get my hands dirty a couple more times today.
I wonder if it actually is Shmorky. I wonder if he voiced in this game. I wouldn't be surprised. It sounds so much like him.
This costume won't come any cleaner. Can I take some of the laundry?
Why not have a guess?
My guess is no.
Bravo! You guessed right. And now get back to work again.
The dick.
Keep your hands off the laundry. You'll only soil them again.
I wonder if everything's gonna do the same thing.
These are Grandpa's pantaloons. If the stories are true, they've seen the whole wide world, have saved his life more than once, and caused a war. Can I take some of the laundry?
Why not have a guess?
My guess is no.
Bravo! You guessed right. And now get back to work again.
Okay, so we'll skip that one. But we'll see what he has to say about looking at it.
I've had to mend Grandpa's socks about 1,000 times, but he still refuses to do his bed of nails routine in bare feet.
Oh, Jesus, that thing is huge.
Our lunch is already simmering on the stove in Grandpa's trailer. You can tell by the smoking stovepipe and the birds falling down.
I'm guessing it doesn't taste well.
Grandpa, can I go into your trailer?
Of course, my boy. You want to take a little petroleum soup, don't you? Who would take offense at that?
Maybe my insides?
Petroleum soup, disgusting.
That's what Bruno is for.
Oh, this must be Bruno. Yeah, that is Bruno. Okay. There's a door. This is a trap? What?
The fire dragon trap is empty once again. Grandpa always uses Nawahi eggs as bait. Hey, Grandpa, Do we have some bait for the fire dragon trap?
I'm afraid not. I used the last Noahi eggs for an omelette.
The trap is empty, and that's how it should be. Fire dragons are flying sources of fire that tend to spontaneously self-ignite. Needless to say, Spot is crazy about the little blighters. Bruno sleeps almost all day. He has to drag our trailers through dark forests during the night. I bet he never has nightmares. On the other hand, maybe this world is his nightmare.
He doesn't look like he would have nightmares.
Bruno! What a shame, he's asleep. He's the only one in the family who listens to me.
Don't mess with Bruno, unlike you. He's already done his work for today.
Aw. Let's talk to Grandpa here.
Grandpa looks even older than usual today.
Yeah, just tell him that to his face. He doesn't care.
Hello, Grandpa.
Oh, hello, Ben. You look different. Is that a new hat you're wearing?
I'm not Ben, Grandpa.
I know, Ben. They don't make hats like they used to anymore.
I'm Chadwick.
When I was a little clown, we used to wear real hats with big, firm bubbles.
Chadwick, your grandson.
I could knock out a full-grown ox with my bubbles. I know that poor animal, but that's the way people liked their hats back then. Now, what can I do for you, Ben?
I wish you wouldn't always mistake me for Ben.
I know. The world is a vale of tears when you're young. Everybody's against you. But there are worse things than tight hats and pinching shirt sleeves, you know.
I'm paying close attention to your words of wisdom, like always.
When you're old, there are tight pains and pinching pantaloons, too. And this, my boy, is the most important lesson to take into old age. Loose-fitting pantaloons are the most loyal friends you could ever ask for.
Heavens, did he manage to bring his pantaloons into the conversation again?
Oh, that's hilarious.
I had one of those terrible nightmares again.
There's a cute saying I remember from my boyhood on that very subject. What was it? I forgot.
You mean the old saying, dreams are 10 a penny?
What? That's nonsense. Dreams are not 10 a penny. I once knew a guy who sold dreams at considerably higher prices. Now that I think of it, that guy might have been me.
Who in the world bought dreams?
No one. Well, that was where the plan fell short. But it was worth a try. There are always fools who spend money on any little nonsense.
This is true.
Say, Grandpa, you've seen a lot of things in your time, haven't you?
You can say that again. You can ask me whatever you can carry.
What do you know about the autumn forest?
The autumn forest is it's an enchanted place full of mystery. Strange creatures dwell there, but not as many nowadays as in the past. In ancient times, lots of diverse tribes lived there. You can still find traces of them in ruins and in caves. When I was a child, half the valley was submerged underwater. Now, there's only that little lake with the island. That's all I can remember at the moment.
That's not surprising. You'd even forget the color of your hair if you didn't look in the mirror regularly.
But I still know that it starts with a G.
That doesn't count. You're just guessing.
But I'm right.
Why? Yes,
See? That's all I need to know. Please let it be green.
Do you know anything about nightmares and visions?
I know enough that I can't give a profound opinion about them. Only real oracles can interpret dreams. And they're the only ones that can tell you if it was a vision of some sort. I once thought I had a vision too, you know. Yes, an angel appeared and told me that one day my pantaloons would save the world. I was so excited. I went on pilgrimages, gathered disciples around me, and performed services. And all that without ever changing my pants. Finally, a gypsy told me that it had only been a nightmare. Oh, Ben, you can hardly imagine how embarrassed I was. 5 years in a monastery, simply because I had chili casserole before bedtime.
You know what? I'll just look it up myself.
Yes, couldn't hurt. I might still seem quite bright in the head, but sometimes the details get a little mixed up.
I think we already did this one, I believe. That was the whole thing that we were just doing. So
See you later.
Cheer up, Ben.
Okay, he's my favorite character so far. He made me laugh just uncontrollably. That was too funny.
The door is rotten and loose-fitting. It's pretty chilly during the night. It's a miracle that Grandpa hasn't died of pneumonia.
Jeez, it's bleak.
Grandpa, can I go into your trailer?
Of course, my boy. You want to take a little petroleum soup, don't you? Who would take offense at that?
Maybe my insides?
Well, let's go in and see what is in here. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Jeez, there's so much to interact with.
Grandpa's hairnet. He always uses it when he doesn't want his hair to get wet. When taking a bath, when he's cooking, and while he's asleep.
Why would his hair get wet when he's sleeping?
Yeah, yummy. Can there be anything better than the revitalizing feeling of lice crawling between your teeth?
Ew, gross. Well, might as well take it. It could be useful.
More recipes. Grandpa's cooking is inspired more by enthusiasm than by real talent. Maybe we should spare him the trouble and just eat the cookbook. It would save time and effort. Well, who would have thought? Those really are regular recipes. There goes my theory that Grandpa is preparing our meals from the fishing bait manual. Well, who would have thought? Those really are regular recipes. There goes my theory that Grandpa is preparing our meals from the fishing bait manual.
Okay.
Hey, Grandpa! Who gave you all these recipes?
That's a secret, my boy. But one thing I can tell you, they're very valuable. So don't get them mixed up. I had to promise the swamp troll.
What?
Cooking is one of Grandpa's tasks, not mine. Not that I didn't offer to cook, but Ben objected. It's a sign of how low his esteem for me is. I mean, petroleum soup? Seriously.
Sounds disgusting.
The blood of earthworms. The bottle is almost empty again. I'd rather not. The blood of the earthworms has to last throughout the winter. Last time, we had to replenish our supply. There was snow on the ground. It was hell. Unreachable, like so many things. Beaver eyes. Grandpa uses them as cooking ingredients. He calls the dish eye candy.
That's terrible.
Grandpa says, once you've gotten used to them, they're really tasty. What he doesn't say is how long it takes to get used to them. Unreachable, like so many things.
That's kind of nasty. Okay, what else is there? Ooh, what the hell is this thing? That's kind of freaky. Ew, dentures! Gross!
That's Grandpa's third pair already. The last two were eaten by woodworm, and it's only a matter of time with these. I'm not putting those in my mouth, and neither my size nor my taste.
So just steal them, sure, why not?
Yuck. I'm sorry, but I won't put that into my mouth. Not when there's the slightest possibility that Grandpa blew his nose on it.
I love the way you said nose news. That's great. Are you gonna... Yeah, there we go. Pick it up, because it's probably gonna be useful, I'm sure.
Grandpa has always had a soft spot for animals. Raw? Oh. I I'd rather leave him in there. It wouldn't be much fun to suck it through with a bottleneck for either of us.
Yeah, definitely not.
Well, who would have thought? Those really are regular recipes. There goes my theory that Grandpa is preparing our meals from the fishing bait manual. Grandpa's cooking is inspired more by enthusiasm than by real talent. Maybe we should spare him the trouble and just eat the cookbook. It would save time and effort. Cooking is one of Grandpa's tasks, not mine. Not that I didn't offer to cook, but Ben objected. It's a sign of how low his esteem for me is. I mean, petroleum soup? Seriously. Grandpa's latest creation, petroleum soup. Inflammatory on the stomach, highly flammable in general, and a hazard to all low-flying birds in the vicinity. Maybe I should make Spot taste it first. There, Spot. I'm just joking. Ouch! Hot.
Sometimes the interaction with the little vellum menu doesn't work as intended. It doesn't work as you would think it would. Sometimes I have to click like a million times for it to get it to do anything. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and leave it there, because I feel like that is a pretty good time. Hold on real quick. Where is this save menu? I don't think the menu has it this time. Was it up here? No. Was it up here? No. Over here? Over there? Huh. I guess you just have to hit escape. Yeah, there we go. And then there's whatever these are. Is that a bonus? Ooh. That could be a bonus. Yeah. The Whispered World, these are like bonus pictures, concept art, videos? I don't know. It's kind of cool though. Let me check my video real quick. Ooh, yes. Yes, it's been 41 minutes. That is quite long enough. Let's go ahead and save. Did that save? Just making sure. Yes, it did save. Why does it look like this? I have no idea. That was not the screen that I saved it on, but that's fine. I'm completely fine with that. Actually, let's just continue the game, because there's less intrusion of music here. Honestly, this was one of the games that I was least excited for, and honestly, I've got to say I changed my mind. I think it's fantastic. Like I said, it's a plus that the cutscenes really make you feel like they're from a cartoon. When I first saw that, I was like, that screams cartoon. I mean, this doesn't scream cartoon to me. As you can tell, them moving around and stuff, it looks like a game, for sure. But the cutscenes really do seem like a cartoon, which I think is awesome. The voice acting, I mean, the lines are kind of sometimes mishmashed. You lose some of them, but I mean, I guess that's to be expected in a game like this. There will be bugs. But honestly, I think they do a really good job. Sadwick's voice gets a little annoying at times, but honestly, I mean, like I said, I think he sounds exactly like Shmorky. I wouldn't be surprised if it is Shmorky. But I hope you guys did enjoy this, and oh my god, Grandpa was hilarious. So, yeah, hope you guys get a lot of good laughs out of Grandpa at least, because, oh my god, he tickled my funny bone, that's for sure. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode of Daedalic December, where we're going to be diving into the previous games, and I'm probably going to go for the Night of the Rabbit again, because honestly I think that was still my absolute favorite game from Daedalic's December so far. This one's high up there though. This one might actually beat Deponia, but I'm not sure, because I didn't actually get too much time with Deponia. And I didn't really get much time with this one either, but yeah. So if you guys did enjoy it, go ahead and leave a like. It does help out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more. Comment, share, do whatever you see fit. and I will see you guys in the next Daedalic December. Vidavis out.